Okay, Robert, we're live. Hello, everyone. Let me turn the camera around, see if I can. Okay, everyone, thank you for tuning in to the Elegant Oxford live stream masterclass. So, essentially, I'm here at Gentleman's Footwear in San Diego, and all the people are here where I'm going to start the class in a few minutes. So, I apologize in advance if I can't answer everyone's questions right away. But I will be putting the camera up, and you guys will be watching along as I teach the class, and you'll be able to experience that. So let me show you Steve's shop. Turn this around. So this is right by the zoo near San Diego, and this is Gentleman's Footwear right here. Okay, so this is the class, and everyone's here. So that's really how it turned out. We had a good turnout, and this is the first class. There's two of them today. We sold out so quickly that we decided to do two classes today. Okay, so this is the first class. Second class is at 2:30 to 3:30. And if you want to just stop by to say hi, come on over. We'd love to see you. So I'm going to put the phone on the tripod, and then from there, you'll be watching me start the class, and everything should go fine, okay? So I want to thank you all for tuning in today. I know it's not going to be as interactive as it usually is, but we're going to have a great time. And the live stream will continue from near the table where I'll be working, and everyone else will be surrounding the table, and I'll be teaching the class. Okay, so thanks again for tuning in. We're really excited to begin. So I'm going to go put the phone on the tripod. Gregory, hi, how's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. It's okay. Everyone is at a different level. So the class is definitely for that, so you can learn how to shine, okay? So I apologize again if I won't be able to answer everyone's questions. It's not going to be as interactive as usual, but the phone will be on the tripod, and we're going to be setting up, okay? So the class hasn't started, so in the meantime, you guys are just going to look into the room and see what I'm seeing, okay? So I'll set it up. The class will start momentarily, and let's get this thing started. So if you guys don't know, Steve sells Carmina. Hey, Richard. He sells Alden, sells Crockett and Jones. He sells everything. So this is my wife, if you guys don't know her. I know I don't usually feature her on the channel. So this is Edgar. He's actually helped me out with some shoe shines on the channel. So you're JROTC? Yes. What high school? Patrick Henry High School. Okay, very cool. Okay, so let me set it up here.
I have a couple of friends who really like the shoes, and I was introduced to everybody.
So this is live streaming, but you guys don't have to change anything. It's totally fine.
I was just with Justin.
So Jordy's from Spain. He's watching. Isn't that funny?
Nice.
No, she's tuning in also. She just hasn't commented. Okay, so my wife, they're all talking. My wife's from Spain. I love it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so.
So that was even more of a question. Yeah. Just postpone it. And Justin said to me, so he did it. I turned the AC too, so location.
1 o'clock.
And so Bridget and I.
All right, so I guess we should probably start surrounding the table.
That's a
That
great
would
idea.
probably be fun. Okay. So you're gonna pick your color that you pick, and then the rest will move out of the way. Okay. So let me grab my shoe trees. Still water? You guys can keep talking. You don't have to be quiet.
Actually, I just want to say welcome, guys, and this is really exciting for us. My company, Soltec, is the distributor of Sapphire in the United States.
Oh, sorry.
And I was just telling some folks here, the way I got to know Preston is, Preston used to polish with other people's polishes, and then somebody that really liked the Sapphire products called him and said, hey, Preston, I want you to do some shoes of mine, but here, you have to take the polishes that I want you to use. And Preston said, wow, I love them. And he was going on and talking to everybody about how good they were, but he didn't talk to us. So I picked up the phone, hey man, you do a really good job. And so since then, we've been very, very close and worked together. We really appreciate everything that Preston is doing. And This is the first time that we've worked together where we have hands-on. And we've been to a lot of different open houses where people come in and they just look at shoes or whatever, or Preston might be there doing something. And actually I have to give credit to Bridget, who set up this event for us, and Bridget heads up our department for all of the Saphir and Toronto products. And we came up with this idea, let's have this hands-on demonstration. And because Steve's shop is small, we figured, oh, we have to keep it to like 15 people. Well, you guys get in quickly because it sold out in 24 hours. And we already had 7 or 8 people in the first hour. It was amazing. So this is something that we're going to do more of, and I hope that this is great. And I know that Bridget would love your feedback. So afterwards, if you think about it, just shoot us an email, or you can go right to Preston, and we'll get it back to Bridget so we can do this better the next time. So basically, we've got the polish that you asked for. We've got a shoe brush. It's not a Saphir shoe brush, but you can take this home with you when you finish with it, and you'll take your polish home with you. And now you're going to learn from the master.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. All right, so
Just real quick,
Yeah.
just want to say Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for who's serving right now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming on Veterans Day.
yeah, I appreciate that. All right, so if you guys are paid for the class, come on around the table and we'll get it started. So we're gonna be standing for this one. There wasn't enough room for everyone. But grab your kit and then we'll move whatever's not.
Is this the cognac?
That's cognac, yeah. Your cognac.
Yeah, that's cognac.
There we go. Run of the tour. Mirror gloss. There should be enough for everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Mirror gloss. Someone has black, I'm not sure if they're in this gloss or not. Your brush. Shine chamois. Is that it?
Should I distribute one of
Yes, grab your shine chamois. And what color were you again? This was, oh, this is Iron Man. Thank you. So, did we choose cognac?
You don't know?
The medium brown.
Oh, that's you? Okay. The rest will move. This is your medium brown. Brown. And Pastor Bucks is medium brown. We're gonna remove a lot of this stuff.
Should I move everything else?
No, I'll move the stuff that everyone else has. You know, Joe, you got yours. Okay. I'll move the rest of the stuff out of the way. For
I have to?
now. Yeah, sure, I appreciate that. Everyone have the run of the tour? Yeah. Run of the tour. So we had to do 2 classes today because they filled up so quickly. So these are for the next class, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
You need these?
no. You guys ever use wax softener before? It's really good for softening really hard wax. Let's try to make as much room as we can. So, is there shoe trees and it's good to go? If you guys have any questions, you can ask, and I'll be here to answer anyone's questions personally, and then I'll just be walking everyone through the process from beginning to end. So here we go. Just ignore the camera. That's just act like that's not even there.
So how many shoes do you do in a month?
So usually I try to get 1 pair a day done.
Okay,
Sometimes it
Oh,
doesn't
just
happen,
in time.
especially with the
Cool.
baby.
Settle up next to
thanks.
the table there.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find more room.
You guys from Las Vegas?
What color?
Orange County.
Oh, okay.
What color is your shoe?
Like burgundy.
Okay, you were the burgundy. Perfect. Thank you for helping me out here. We'll find more room right now.
You want to take that corner? Sure.
Yeah, sorry about that. This is- yeah, let me make sure that this. Sorry, I don't want to. You can just come right over next to me. Sorry, guys. I know it's cramped.
I can scoot in next to you.
All right.
Sorry, it's,
No, you're good.
No problem.
So you guys make it okay?
Yeah.
You guys made it good?
All right.
Yes,
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, likewise. So that's yours. Yeah. So, yeah. So I want to get the laces out real quick. So these are Alden.
Yeah.
Okay. Introduce ourselves. That probably would be
Cool.
So let's start with you, Mitch.
Yeah, my name's Mitch. I'm from Orange County, California, and I'm here to shine some shoes. This is my buddy Devesh.
Yeah, I'm Devesh. Same Orange County. Same here. Just shine some shoes.
Awesome.
I'm Joseph. I'm from San Diego here. Also here to shine shoes.
Okay.
I'm John from Los Angeles. Shoe shine.
Nice.
I'm Jeff from Oceanside, here to shoe sign.
I'm Sean from Carlsbad, here to shine shoes.
Lucas from here, San Diego. I'm Prem, I'm from San Diego. I discovered the Legatos Oxford during COVID. I thought it's a good way to spend time. And
It's like an AA.
so far,
Right.
What shoes did you guys bring? I guess I was
John and
bringing-
I know. I wish I had.
No, you're good.
Sorry
You're good.
about
You're
that.
good.
So I guess I brought a pair of Shell Cordovon Aldens. What'd you bring, dude?
I brought some Beckett Simonons, just regular old dress shoes.
Yeah, I have some Thursday Boots executive
Oh, nice.
shoes. Yeah.
I have some Yannis.
Got some Allen Evans, don't know what they're called, got them a while ago, so figured it's time to shine them.
Yeah. Very cool.
Like the Allen Edmonds loafers.
These are gonna look way better when we're done.
Yeah.
These two are gonna look awesome.
yeah, I got Alan this is McAllister's.
Nice, classic.
You said Alan Edmonds Oxfords?
Oh, the Park Avenue. These are like a special hatch grain.
Yeah, hatch grain, they were tan, and once I signed up for this, I decided to change the color. It's
Very
green.
cool. Okay. This is unique. Everyone's cognac today except for you. We have a nice green here.
Strands?
These are strands. So these are customers who wants me to do a patina on them. So I'm gonna shine them anyway and then just strip them down right after. So it doesn't really matter. All right. So yeah, Randy's got some name. Yeah, sorry. Maybe if you want to just go a tiny like an inch and then maybe it's more conspicuous. Just a tiny bit.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay. So brush. Everything looks good. All right. Let's get started. Everyone have a brush?
Do you have a cloth?
Yes. Cloth.
I think I need a brush.
I have mirror shine cloths too. So these are for general buffing.
Thank you.
We'll use this for shell cord.
If I can get one of the mirror shine cloths.
Yes, I'll get you one right now. Very cool.
Should I just use that?
They're right there. So I use a cut up t-shirt. I know you guys know that if you watch my videos. So I'm gonna get one right now.
Take one.
I think we all need one.
If I don't have enough, then I'll come in and have t-shirts.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Is there another one over there?
Yeah, that's awesome.
A few more. Who else?
I need one.
I'll take it.
Do we each get our own little thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're medium brown?
Yeah.
That's medium, right? Yeah, that's medium.
This is your store?
Oh no!
Okay.
Steve's store. I'm just a friend of Steve.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Let me grab
Thank
you
you.
Renovator. You have Renovator already or no?
No. I just kind of snuck into the corner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is that a moose watch?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
clean.
Here, that's yours, medium brown.
Thank you.
And then Renovator.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Let's. Everyone got a brush. Everything looks good. Okay. So
I haven't seen one in person.
Yeah.
these don't need brushing, but if your shoes need brushing like yours, totally just brush off the lint.
Which one is that?
The moose
So
watch.
this is really important if you're
The
gonna do
Omega
mirror shine.
Speedmaster swatch combination. Yeah.
Just make sure everything's off. For the most part, it doesn't look like there's too much dust on it.
It's got a cool story behind getting it.
Oh yeah.
adjust a little bit on yours. More ready to work with these two. Okay. So let me get to that. Yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
So I've never shined shoes to anyone else. This is a really
Yeah.
I'm always by myself doing this.
Yeah, this is a group shine.
To
huh?
be- I don't know, something else.
It's not really something
Isn't
that
that
I've
cool?
been before.
Yes.
It's one of the nerdiest things I've ever done. But I'm all about it. Thanks. All right.
Next time we
For
can
those
have
watching on
some
the live, I'm sorry. This tripod doesn't go any higher than this. So that's the best we're going to do for now. Okay. So once that's done, we're going to start with the tour. Now, I'm looking at your shoes. None of them are crust leather. If you have crust leather, I recommend using Napa Leather Bond, which is also by Sapphire. None of you guys have that. That's why I asked you before you guys came what shoes you have. So, Renovator. Let me make sure. I have a glove.
Thank you.
If anyone want gloves, you don't use gloves though. So I recommend applying with your fingers. Okay? So apply less than you think. So this is what I usually do. I grab it like this, and then I dab it like this, and then I just rub it in with my fingers. Okay? Now using your fingers is really important because you want maximum control and you want to use as little inventory as you have. Okay? You don't want to use too much. If you oversaturate the shoe, it can get sticky. You don't want that. Just use less than you think. Okay?
Oh, I'm liking it. You're bringing.
Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Very nice color. When you add the cream polish, it's going to look better.
Yeah.
So use less than you think. That's the rule I tell everyone. Use less than you think. And if you guys have trouble, you can just put the shoe down against the table like this, hold the heel on the back, and then you can apply it on the levels, which is what I'm going to do.
I've been using a lot. This is really dry, right?
Yeah, it's really dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to get to the whole shoe, you can just put the shoe down like this.
Oh,
Hold it
okay.
by the heel and the back, and then it'll just the table's just gonna help you control the shoe.
That's good.
So conditioning is actually really important. So I know if you guys know my channel, I like vintage shoes and I collect vintage shoes. And I've run into shoes where because they were never conditioned, I try to put my foot on in the shoe and they completely like rip, the leather falls apart.
Oh, wow.
So that can happen. So I always tell people just condition as best you can.
And I was talking with somebody else, but Preston may have mentioned this, but when you put on the polish or you put on the creams, the nourishes and conditioners, you never want to put your rag or your finger back in the jar itself, because with the leather can have some contaminants and bacteria, and you will then put that back into the jar, and then a couple months later, you might say, boy, what's going on? Because it's like a petri dish, that something's growing in
Tom, you
there.
know, it's funny, Tom, I've never heard that, and that's actually really funny to know. Because I've had some shoes that were just so nasty that that could happen.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
And oftentimes, it's usually if somebody is using a water-based product because it has less of the biocides in there to take care of it. Or if you're doing something with your sole, where you're putting on the sole, particularly a JR sole, which is tanned and
Yeah,
ground.
you're right.
But it can also happen with leather, yeah.
So in general, how often do you use the Renovator? Do you do it every time you use?
No, not every time. I use it. The shoe will look tired and worn out, essentially, and that's kind of how I do it. So that's how I do it. Yeah, so I always just rub it in, and then make sure it's on there. Oh, if you guys need water, yeah. And we're going to be using water to shine in.
There's water over there. $10 per bottle. Some ballpark prices right there.
Normal San Diego prices.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
Okay, so let me show you an example. When you have a shoe that's been dyed, it can get on your fingers. That's just going to happen no matter what, even if you just used water. So that can actually happen. So what I recommend, if you dye a shoe, before you apply conditioner, use a brush to just go at it for like a few minutes. Just try to get whatever. You're going to get green fingers. So, you want a glove or anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
What was your first vintage shoe you bought? Like, what got you into it?
First, okay, so there's a website called VCleat. I don't know if you guys ever been on VCleat. It's VCLEAT, and he's a shoe historian. He just looks at a bunch of vintage shoes.
What is it again? BC?
VCleat. So originally, old school shoes had a metal plate right here. They call it the suicide hole because you can fall very easily.
Like in a bank lobby or something?
I was in my garage and I took a really nasty fall, so they don't use them anymore. But vintage shoes, I got into the VCleat.
Oh, those Florsheim gunboats had those, huh?
Yep, that's how I got it. Yeah, it was the Florsheim Imperial.
Yeah, okay, that's
My dad had a pair that he sold. And I made me really mad. I got into shoes and I was like, Dad, what are those Imperials? Son, I gave those away. So, for a week, we can actually, we have something for you.
I will.
Preston, these things will, as we put a color, it will fill it.
It'll look better. It's not gonna work really bad.
Color,
So this is what I recommend.
Just one watch. Yeah. So don't worry about the color.
So I should add one more layer of painting.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta use the wrong
That was a question I wanted to ask about when you're dyeing a shoe after you've stripped it and you're going to a completely different color. How many coats do you normally like to settle with? I mean, I'm sure it depends on
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay.
So we can be really interesting. What I always do is I buy they're called like application brushes. I'm sure this is for small. I'm not gonna use it.
Oh, no, you're talking about, yeah, it's like a little...
Yeah, you stipple it and then
Yeah.
you get into the weed. That's
Okay.
how I do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Oh, and if anyone use a restroom, it's right here through that right door.
hey Steve, what's this for? Is this suede?
I have no.
It's not a badger tail, I
No,
know that.
it's for, I think it's I have no idea.
You ever use it?
No, it's brand new.
Do you mind if I?
Yeah,
use
go
it?
ahead.
You don't care?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
When you're using this Sapphire Renovateur, I always say
Got it
less
from
is
a
more.
Competitor.
Because if you
French
put too
company.
much on, you can then begin to take off some of the old waxes and finishes.
Yeah.
So you don't want to get down too far. And that's why you do the little dabs, as Preston mentioned.
So you just to get it in there. Because weed is so tightly woven.
This is your shop?
No, it's a Steve shop.
Okay, got
So we're the distributor for Sapphire in the United
Oh, okay,
States.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
nice.
company, yeah.
So Tom, where are you based?
So I'm bi-coastal. I'm in Boston, and I have a place in Mill Valley. So I'm here October, November, and then January and through April. So I follow the weather.
Yeah.
It's good. Good idea. Okay, so let's give it a few minutes.
Then I would just stick out here.
And the way he just said weather, I know he's
Yeah.
from the East Coast.
Right.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, I parked the car at the Harvard Yard on occasion.
I'm good. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see the comments here.
Do you want me to keep an eye on it?
No, I think we're good.
Just
Yeah,
scoot it over a
62
little bit
people
more.
watching, so we're good. All right, so Renovateur, you got to give a few minutes to dry. And this is usually how I tell it's ready. This is still too dry. You start to apply pressure with your fingers, and you'll see that it'll start to shine on its own. That's kind of how I know it's ready to go. And you just give it a- this feels a little sticky, so it's still not ready. Just give it a few minutes.
you do your the Stelford Rogan shoes a lot different than the regular shoes, right?
A little different. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you guys today
Okay, cool.
using his shoes. We're gonna use less wax, and even though we have specified Cordovan cream, you can use regular shoe cream on the shelf, but just a little bit, and it should be completely fine. Which is what I do. Okay, so I feel these feel good. I think these will all be this feels just the most sticky, which is fine.
And Preston, do you sometimes just do with a quick brush before you do it, or you just leave it on like that?
We brush after, or you can just leave it on. Some people just like to leave it on.
Yeah.
It really doesn't make a difference. Some people just use Renovateur though. So, let's see how it looks once I brush this. It'll give you a nice shine. You don't have to brush it though. Hairs are falling out.
Oh, wow.
It's because they're white. You can see them.
I do find with the Renovateur, it is a great product to use in between when you polish your shoes. And you just put a little bit of that on and you brush it up and it brings it back to a beautiful shine.
Yeah. So it's just a nice sheen.
Yeah, it already
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah. Good to go. So that's kind of how it goes. So what I like to do is I like holding the brush with my thumb and my index, and then I kind of stabilize it with these two. And I'm not really like brushing my teeth. I'm kind of just going back and forth. You know what I mean? When you're brushing your teeth, you're going hard. This is kind of like a swaying motion. And the friction from the brush is what's bringing out that shine in the coat. So, it's showing. So, oh, this is yours. Well, I'll use it anyway, so you can use a cloth, but a brush works really well because it's able to get into those small areas. Okay. Is yours feeling kind of sticky?
Not this one. This one's.
Okay, let me. So when it's really sticky, it's because you use a little bit too much.
Okay.
Kind of the tool, which is fine. So what you do then is you just try to make sure you have extra friction.
So when you dye a shoe, do you just take care of the
Use it when you're done.
sole before you
Oh, yeah.
put this thing, or you do something?
I always tape off the sole, so I always do the upper first, and then I work on the. You know what? You can do either. It doesn't matter. Except if you're using a green color, make sure to tape it off. Because
Yeah, I just
green,
remember.
did,
Yeah, I just remember.
If you get green on those edges, it's not coming out. You're gonna have to go black. Okay.
So my next shoe is going to be a light tan, and I was worried if I use a dark brown on the sole and get it on the tan shoe.
Yeah, if it feels a little sticky, which it shouldn't, but this one feels a little sticky. Sometimes it's the shoe, okay? It's not even the person applying it. You want to just do some extra brushing, okay? These are showing a little more than I want. Yeah, okay. What model is this? The Boulevard, okay? Just give us a few minutes to try. Yeah, looking good. Okay. Yeah, it's good color though. Green, for
I
sure.
like it. I was going for a more lighter green, so
Yeah.
that the green will pop up more.
It's hard when you're using navy or green. They either look too dark or you can see the color underneath. And you'll get areas like that. So it's really hard. It's really hard to kind of find a middle ground.
You use navy on black shoe, right? Is that what you
Navy
trick
on
or
black
on,
shoes, yeah. Oh, so the person using black isn't coming till the next class, but I should have done navy. I totally
Yeah.
forgot about that. Anyone need help or have any questions? Everyone feeling okay? so
Yep.
far?
Mm-hmm.
Shells. You guys know what shell cordovan? Everyone here knows what shell cordovan is. It's horse leather essentially, so it's got the properties are a little different, but
Horse rump.
it's horse rump, huh? It's not even leather. It's like right where the horse rear end is. They cut it
More
open.
like a muscle.
It's like a muscle, so it's really tight,
Yeah.
like fruit roll up. It's
No
really tight.
pores.
Yeah, no pores. Fruit by the foot, I call it.
Believe it or not, they were supposed to be used for rainy season, but no
Yeah.
one wears them during rainy season because of the blooming effect that happens.
Right,
afterwards.
right.
Yeah, I think these have some of that actually.
Blooming.
Yeah.
So you could kind of see up close. There's like a little bit. It's like white watermarks.
So
can you get that off like a deer bone or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me see this here.
but the other thing is with the shell cordovan, it's best to use the cordovan cream
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and polish. Yeah.
It's just because
Did
it's
we
more
give him the,
delicate.
Yeah.
do we have cordovan?
No, we have regular.
Yeah, regular.
Yeah,
You can
it'll
use
work.
regular, it's
It'll
okay,
work.
but the cordovan is actually made specifically for that type of leather.
Yeah.
So
And I sell
cordovan
cordovan
has
cream.
less salt. It has less
Ah,
salt.
good point.
Yeah, he
So,
sells it now.
yeah, so see him before you go.
Yeah, he sells some beer if you guys.
But what's the difference between
cordovan creams come in
short
different colors?
cordovan
They do come in different colors.
back
I only
and then the
stock them in
regular
white.
back?
It has less
So you
salt.
can use it on anything, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think Alden
It's not like the
is
white.
infamous for
the
having
unique
black.
colors
You
because
don't
This
want
has a
to
big
penetrate
black
the
cordovan.
cordovan.
Oh, the shell?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I've seen some guys
If you
take
get the
put in
wrong
the
color,
dark,
then
then
it
it
has
shows.
They'll
less
penetrate.
sticky.
That's like otherwise it
Why
will
goes
be.
powder?
I was gonna say, what do you use the
The
cordovan
stuff
cream
with the
I
cordovan.
just want to make sure it's not too sticky.
Oh,
I
I
use
see.
that to make
Yeah,
your
that's
shell
fine.
cordovan.
Oh,
The other
okay.
Yeah,
leather,
not the
with
cap,
the
yeah.
sort leathers, it will penetrate.
Penetrate. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
My shoe's great.
those of you guys who signed up for the class, you guys have the $50 online credit gift card for my shop too. So
Yeah.
I'll get your email from Bridget, and then I'll definitely give you guys that
Right, that's
that credit that you can use for some of your products or
Awesome.
or
Wow.
anything else.
Or
Yeah.
shoes.
perfect.
Or some
Thank you,
shoes.
thank you, Sina.
Class paid for itself.
Yeah.
In person too, yeah.
I started working on this last weekend. And then I had to change the color, I had to resize it. The one I had was not strong enough, so I went to a paint store and got acetone, which
Oh yeah, that's what I go through acetone like nobody's business. Ask my wife, she knows. She's like, can I use it for my nail polish? I'm like, no. Like, this is an industry grade.
I was gonna say, I have the big Home Depot one, the
And
big
guess
tin
what?
of it.
She's used it for her business where she was fine.
One question with acetone, is there a certain cloth you like to use when you're using that to strip? Because I've noticed that I can't use a microfiber with that, it just glides, and if I just use like
You have to use a t-shirt usually.
Okay.
Um,
I've tried so many different
This is my
fabrics.
shine cloth, so I use only one shine cloth. This is it. It's super soft. It feels like it's gonna fall apart. This is what I use now, and see how it just feels really So use a t-shirt. That's what I would use. I get shirts that are even if they're not even white, and I just use.
I bought like a bundle of cotton rags, and those, I mean, they kind of work, but
You go to Home Depot and they sell rags in a bag. You just use that.
Okay, so those are the ones I got.
Because it doesn't matter what fiber content it has. All right, so that one's looking good. You can use some cream on the edges here. That's gonna be fine. So everyone good to continue to the next one?
Yours already look better too.
Yeah.
Yours look great. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start with cream polish. So I use this a lot in videos. How's everything looking here? Good. All right.
Right.
Cream polish.
Yes. I'm a Navy consul.
Ooh.
Career consul.
Am I dark brown?
You decide, but I think you were dark brown. I'm not sure which one I used. Did you remember what I colored?
Did you?
I think you were texting me.
This kind of looks like a medium.
Okay, let's use medium.
Yeah, if anything was right now.
Yeah, it'll brighten it up.
Hermes red. Okay, so this is my favorite color.
Submarine.
Love this
So I was a submarine for 6 years.
Could you use that like on
Yeah, I have
shell
to.
Cordova number 8?
Like yeah.
Could you use that on like the shell Cordova number 8? Like
Oh, okay.
He's gonna use some on here, but he's gonna use a lot more.
So that's black though, right?
It's
Oh,
burgundy.
it's burgundy, yeah. Oh, it's burgundy?
So all the shell,
So the shoes are black, right? Or are they burgundy?
they're burgundy. This is shell Cordova number 8.
Oh my god.
That's dark.
So that's really dark.
Alan Edmonds is lighter, but Alden's just famous for.
But the Aldens always looks more like an eggplant. That looks almost, that's like a dark black navy.
Yeah, it looks so black. Eventually, it lightens up though.
Yeah, yeah.
I have this.
I have a pair from the
Yeah, now they're gonna
brothers from Alvin ones, and they're much larger. Yeah. These are relatively new. I think I got these in like 2021. What store did you get those from? Directly from Alvin.
no
So I actually
form.
had a Tremont last.
Yeah.
I don't know. That part, that's where my knowledge ends on the different kinds of glass. That's the thing, because when they don't do like the long one,
Oh,
but
wow.
the short wing one like that, I think that's
Actually,
It'll look like this
that's
eventually. It'll
a.
turn to this.
Yeah, okay. That's what mine is.
I have another pair that I like to make some look like this.
Yeah. You seen that guy that does this painting on his, is it Breck line or something like that? Or something like that? Yeah. Those are cool.
I sent the old pair back to them to restore, and they're like,
Do you mind if I see the dark one actually?
and so they gave me a deal where they gave me half off a pair of shoes.
Oh, that's cool.
And so that's how I got
Yeah,
these.
yeah, because I used to I have those.
That's the other thing I realized.
I
My
have
battery,
those
my battery drains
This one you mean?
super fast on 4K, so I got to be like super. Yeah, I just got to make sure I'm
Is it
turning
dark?
on and taking like efficient shots.
Because I used the medium brown.
I think chocolate.
Oh, dude. Chocolate. Is that this one? Okay. All right.
Like how that one turned out.
It won't darken. It'll just give it that richness to everything.
Okay. Perfect.
Or Revella. Those are hard to find. Those are hard to find.
Worst comes to worst, you choose
I had a pair of Revella wingtip boots that were amazing.
It looks
It,
I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
it just looks like moldy.
Oh, it does. Maybe that's what he was talking about.
Maybe. Let me.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
I have a quick question. Does that color look okay, or is it moldy? Or?
Oh, no, so that's fine. Once you do this, so this is just basically getting crystallized and all, and once you rub this around, it's gonna be perfect.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, not a
Oh,
problem.
fantastic. All right, good to know.
Basically, it's like oxidizing, like, because it's been sitting in that jar for a long time.
Right.
But once you do that,
Once you mix it in, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the car, that's where it always happens. This would be harder to verify because it's.
yeah, so it's 60.
So I got
They always close it down.
I got the Friday before system. Got my license.
Before I did it,
That's
it's not like t-shirts, but
the boat just out of the shipyard, and they're doing like
my senior
Once it comes back, then we'll get
yeah.
started.
So they went out not too far away from your coast.
Preston, you said you're doing
They
a
have like
shoe for somebody, this one? So do you restore, do you restore shoes for people? So if you want to have that done, do we like DM you on Instagram?
Yeah, you can send them over,
That's
stop by my house.
that's a treasure.
Oh, no, I'm kind of San Diego State. Oh, you're close, yeah, okay.
So I have an old pair of Forshine, the bevel grain,
You have
the
them with
tan
you?
ones, I didn't bring them with
Oh,
me.
it's okay, you can stop at my house.
That's what I was thinking, or I can, yeah, okay.
I just work out of there.
Okay, I can just say, oh, DM me on Instagram, okay,
I'll
cool.
leave you my number. You
Okay,
can
cool.
I started a new
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
I told them not to finish it, so I thought I'd finish it myself.
They recommission now, like if the U.S.'s Constitution still in service.
Yeah, but I mean, my
Oh,
cousin
yeah.
was,
That's the darkest I've ever seen.
Oh,
Alden are always
they do
deep.
that.
Really? Because I had them in the like an
Oh.
There's a
acorn.
pair right behind you right there, they're also that dark.
Yeah, it is.
Alden is just super super,
The waiting list is pretty long, so you
Oh, I
have
can
to
see,
like
I can see.
early.
It was like a brownish eggplant hot.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So I suspect no one's gonna need help to the mirror shine. I mean, that's
Yeah, I ordered a pair of those, the Capto boots
How much at the time? We're good?
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
and the one
1:30? Okay, we're good to go.
toasted purple. So I was gonna say that looks kind of cool.
Alright guys, so, time for the colored, since I am gonna be doing this twice, I am gonna wear a glove. For no other reason other than that.
And Preston, I was just asked a question when they opened up the jar. It looked like a little bit of crystal on top.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that that's just because it's been sitting there for a long time, and you just move
Oh,
it
yeah.
around and everything
Some
is
people
good.
like to mix it around, some people,
Yeah.
I haven't noticed a difference.
Okay.
My cobbler, he gets a stick and he really,
You don't really need to do
This
that.
is the
though.
one shoe, just use your hand.
yeah, you can use your hand. I'm only wearing a glove because I'm doing another class. And other than that, you can use your fingers. Okay,
So all of the waxes and ingredients, solvents that are here, they're all natural solvents.
Okay.
It's some of the, it's jojoba, it's natural beeswax and all, and those are some of the ingredients that are used in beauty products. So I tell people, don't worry about putting it on your hands. You can put it on your wife's face. Yes.
So this is the same way.
Put it on my
so
face.
You're applying with your finger.
I'll check it out.
just like that.
All right.
Yes, of course. Let me grab it from that box.
No, this is my big customer, Peter.
What are you? A glove? Should be alright. Should be alright. I'm already brown.
Hopefully you have small hands. If you need gloves, you're gonna have to. These are very. So use less than you think. And then massage it in.
So same as the Renovator, is just the red light?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Let me help you. I know these look like So, what you want to do is, you see that spot right here?
Yeah.
Just gonna rub it in like that.
Okay.
If there's any darkening, it's not permanent, right? So I don't want you guys to Yeah, but if you want me to work on your shoes, just let me know.
Yeah, no, I definitely do, because I got, I have actually two pairs, because I have one I bought, like, maybe in the 80s, and then my dad just gave me his pair.
Oh, nice.
So, I just need a little bit of work, you know?
Yeah, we met before COVID though, huh?
It was the Al Edmonds trunk show in Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
I think it was either October or November of 2019.
They do that at South Coast Plaza?
South Coast Plaza, yeah. Because remember you helped me talk the guy because they ran out of that leather, the special model, the marbled leather.
Okay.
And you helped me talk the manager and hooking me up for repairs.
I had a ticket.
Yeah.
I had one last ticket.
Yeah. So I was so mad because I was there on time, but I was outside talking to people.
Yeah.
I was one of the first 10. Is oh no, sorry.
So I've had more events since then at that location.
Yeah.
I didn't know they do events here.
They do them for Nelly and Oxford. So what they do is you bring in a pair of shoes, you get 75% off a brand new pair.
Oh. $75.
Oh,
I was like, what?
75% is good.
I heard percent.
$75 off, and I would take the shoes. And I would shine shoes for free. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool, man.
But you weren't shining any that day. You were just there.
Yeah, well, I tried a couple.
Oh, you did. Okay, I missed that then. Okay.
Yeah. I try to let everyone know. So these have some dust here by the edges. So you can use your brush like this and try to
do this. Okay.
Just the edges. Because a lot of dust gets in here. Yeah, chocolate brown is the right color.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna borrow some.
Yeah, no
Just wear when I go out, like for lunch or dinner or something.
Yeah.
That's cool. I was just talking to someone the other day about how, like you watch like ESPN.
Yeah, I opened the other one and I was like,
shows.
that looks a
You see
lot
all these
lighter
guys have the beautiful suits.
than I'd like.
And they have like the hybrid dress shoes. I'm like, that looks so bad. It looks terrible. It like ruins the whole look.
Thanks for letting me borrow.
No, of course.
And if you get the right shoes, they're just as comfortable as those sneakers. I think.
Exactly.
You know, I have a pair of Carmina checker boots on. They're so comfortable.
My size, my fit, and broken ends.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a bunch of Carmina that's like 10 plus years old. That I got recropped a couple times at the factory, and good as new.
Yeah, they're amazing. I love Carmina. I love their the twice a year when they do the
custom weekend.
Custom weekend, and you get the percentage off. I always pick up a couple of shoes then.
What's the weekend?
Pardon me?
They have a weekend where the custom.
And they do the. Have you done any of the
custom shoemaking? Yeah,
the Chelsea boots with all in the shell port oven?
Oh,
so those turn out so nice.
For a custom shoe.
Chelsea boots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
Raincourt
does.
Yeah. It looks so nice.
That deal a couple
So I
times a year.
started doing that when I first started carrying Carmina 10 years ago.
I bought the
Betty
camp
emailed me
house
saying,
this year up
"Steve,
there.
we're not going to do this anymore.
It's basically crowdsourced.
Because they break so easily."
Oh yeah, yeah.
But they started doing it again, so it's like,
Yeah, I'm hoping they're okay because, and they only let you do it during the custom weekend because if you go normally, the shell port oven is not available. So the last few times I got one, I got the pebble grain, no, but the hash grain, yeah. So I haven't got it yet, but I'm still waiting for those to come in. Yeah, that should be cool though.
Does it make sense to go down to get the balance effect?
Brown might might look like a fish jersey sometimes.
Given that there is one coming to
I would stick with green. So if you get, take this for example. If you get some polish in the boots, you just grab a brush and just stick it
See, they are using a toothpick to dig it out, huh? Yeah.
Scared.
I've done the toothpick and kind of like hold it on.
Yeah, and sometimes the wood gets stuck inside the middle part, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fresh. Just stick it in.
I use a toothbrush.
Pardon me?
I use a toothbrush.
Yeah.
I use those, when you have braces, they have those rubber picks.
Oh yeah, like the green ones
on the
things?
side?
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, that's perfect.
So it might be something. Came a month early. Real small. Yeah, we're trying to do this like this once a year.
My sister right there. But he's fine. He just that's what he's doing.
Oh, awesome. We had a NICU team and they looked at it, they're like, oh, that's fine.
It's cool.
That's cool.
My nephew was,
Yeah, well, it's going to be a
Oh, it's 50 degrees.
At least it's like on
t-shirt.
Most people.
Yeah.
it's
birth though. It popped right out. That was the only blessing.
It's like you're trying to do the whole bringing back
One push came right out.
I only got this. I think I only got this 3 inches. So
Dark. I think the dark was the way to go, for sure.
But not for medical school at all. I love that school. But it was state from State was like, we don't want you. And I was like,
They started to get into all the
yeah.
USC schools.
And then
Yeah.
UCSD was like, actually, you know, it's because they got so many applications.
Yeah.
Is it a little dry?
No, it looks like it's good. Just give it a little more, a few more minutes to dry. This is looking good. See with my finger, it's already starting to shine. That's because it's ready. It's good. Does it feel sticky? So I use a little bit on the edges.
Okay.
Wizard color in.
Oh yeah, that was nice. So this one, I can use that then. Okay.
Stick it on, try it on this.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was a burgundy.
Yeah.
Looks good.
My freshman roommate, actually
Hey, Patina is in town.
he's from Moab and had a place on the water, so.
All right.
Just don't people starting out.
Yeah, sometimes dye work, especially with green and blue, can have because you have to go so hard to cover everything.
That's what happened the first time. I like how this is now. Probably I think my stripping was not good. Probably didn't get max.
Because of the it's stamped leather. So what they do is they put out the leather and they stamp it. The parts that are compressed, it can cause dye not to get in.
Smart. Since we're done with them.
So I ordered using it.
Yeah, I can use
But,
it.
you know, once it became so dark, the price of
And the sun will bleach there. And you'll see the original color.
They just retire it.
That's really well done.
These are TLB more So I really like this. I don't know if you ever worked with
Ounce curls and,
you might hear that.
and house football. Which, I mean, they're.
Yeah, they're like, I guess he used to work for Carnegie. Alright, you guys all doing good?
Yep.
It's going to be for the polish and the BB. This is still like a sticky.
It's starting to shine just by touching it.
I think they changed the way that houses are selected now. Yeah.
You saved your hand. Good job.
Alright guys, let's start to brush. And then we'll head into the mirror shine, okay?
Go ahead. You can start brushing.
Shell care is a lot easier. So I don't know if you want a mirror shine. I don't recommend it, but
Okay.
we'll be using wax and I'll show you how to use it. So fast quick motions. You have to go with the friction instead of shine like that.
That's awesome.
I think it's actually, it's up towards the quad. It is.
First album was 20 years ago. 25 years ago. Chili and
I'm gonna shine mirrors here.
But in 25 years, it has a beautiful prettiness.
Yeah. Some of them look really
Most of my peers are now kind of, you know, waving higher and that kind of thing. I've been named Bodie Bears. Oh, is it coming off?
You ever switch up your brushes with the different colors? Or
Yeah, so I use black for black, then I have one for burgundy, one for brown. That's pretty much it.
Come up and use the.
Yes, of course. Is this yours?
I don't have it here.
Yeah.
Tom?
Yes.
Is there an extra brush there? I think we're missing a brush.
I think he's mine.
There is an extra brush. Let me grab it.
Which one haven't you brushed? Did you brush both?
I did both, yeah.
That's okay.
Match a little bit better, and the green's not too bad.
So the brushing is just making sure that the color is uniform.
That it's shine and if there's not, it's not on top anymore really. Once you see the shine, that means that it is.
And then you can keep this I have them up there so people can take them home and they won't get things dirty.
Oh, thank
So
you.
you can take that if you like. So when you guys leave, when you take your brush with you, there's a box right here so you don't get the
fuzz.
polish on you. Yeah.
There's a lot of colors. Yeah. You really can't tell.
There you go.
It looks good to me.
Whoop. A little too close.
So your shoes are brown. It'll be a little harder to mirror shine. But I'll just do we're gonna cover the whole shoe and pat that up, and then mirror gloss from the tail. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do a mirror.
And I was in the first class, I think, to get out of the new building. Because it was further than what wasn't Kennedy School then.
I mean, I still remember there was this and the city Cambridge. So they changed the name while I was there.
I always just do this one. Unless your shoe really needs
Harvard
it.
had so many offices there that all the stationery and everything.
Yeah, your nerd gloss had to be.
The days they were South Bar, that was on.
Yeah, that's right. That was
I screwed them up because a buddy of mine
They don't
was
have
a professor there, and they used to have a trip.
That looks good.
Yeah, yours are looking good. Yeah.
I usually use you
I was just like, it's like, okay, here's the answer. It's like, I'll take this. And finally, they were so we'll give you a quick questions. So I started doing that, and then we cut their costs down.
for the hammers, right? I
So
got
that
this
was a lot of fun. Yeah, both has actually opened, I think,
and those shoes,
senior years between sophomore and junior.
Yeah, you can use neutral. Yeah, I like using color better, but neutral is totally acceptable. All right, so let's start the membership. The path of looks, okay. Path of Lux. I used to mirror shine with this, and you totally can, but it takes a lot longer. It's really difficult to do. So I recommend using this to add one layer to the shoe, to add a protection from dust and water droplets. That's really what it's for. So this is what most street shiners would use. They'd have a little spatula or a little brush, and they would just go over the shoe. But just grab a little bit like this on your finger. This stuff does smell straight. I'm just gonna put one layer over the shoe. If you're not, do it quickly. This isn't really, it's not conditioning. It's really just placing a layer over the shoe for a higher shine and protect it from water droplets. This is the classic wax. It's very, it has a lot of solvents in it, so it's spreadable. Okay, it's like a cream wax compared to how stiff mirror gloss can be. So you just grab some liquid, put it over the shoe.
Do you put more on the tool or on the body or something?
Oh no, just put it in Yours is a different process. I recommend taking off the color. Okay. And I'll show you how to do it. So if you guys have shell cordovan,
You use that on shell cordovan also?
yes, but let me show you how I use it. It's very different. You just touch it like this a little bit.
Yeah.
You add it on the shoe.
So you're using it very lightly.
Very lightly. And you're not using a brush. Yes. Let it dry a few minutes. And then you start using it with your fingers.
Just heat it up essentially.
You're using just your hand. And
For what it's worth, I think that, I mean, these things, everything tends to go and it's pendulum. And I have a feeling that we are going to.
usually you take off the wax.
Sorry.
It comes off on its own. Yeah. Yeah, they're very, very, yeah. Alden has a very good lens. It's forgiving, it's spacious. You see that? Yeah, right down here. Yeah, nice, huh? So yeah, just put a quick layer and then wait a minute and you just start brushing it so you can get the immersion. Because that's going to be the longest, most difficult part. And I want everyone to walk away with the immersion.
The disparity in labor costs is disappearing. Even in China's having issues.
Or you can use Mariglass, you can do it. No, that's okay. I'll do it.
Anyway, it's just kind of a gut feeling. I think things are going to come back. The other thing is just with 3D printing out of the manufacturing.
Can we start brushing them out with other stuff on it?
Yeah, start brushing.
That we, I mean, you compare them, because you're always going to have logistics costs, and that's getting higher and higher. So, we'll see if that's how much or not.
Go do the mirror shot.
It's not very,
It's really shiny.
It's amazing. You can make all the work through it.
It's so nice. It's so non-porous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instantly start selling it. Get that building when it's going on. And you can continue with your guys.
Oh, sorry.
This one's yours.
Mine is distinctly green.
Yes, for sure.
If you look at it, not from the fact that it was redesigned, but it has a nice pattern to it.
Yeah.
But if you think about the fact that it came from Canada, you know.
It looks very good. I really like it.
So, 20 years ago.
I just saw this video and
Make sure it's lighting over with that. Less friction in the
I just saw this video and only thing is
it's kind of scary. Yeah, because you're taking a nice shoe and you're like stripping it down. Okay. So it's time to get the mirror gloss. So mirror gloss is really dry.
At some point over the next couple of months.
But it shines really quickly. You can just tell by looking at it right here, it's going to shine. It's going to get really glossy. I'm going to show it. That's okay. I'm going to show it. We'll get it. So what you're going to do is get to this point. You'll notice like right away this is going to gloss up really good. So this is the expensive one because it really does its job really well. So you're not going to use a lot. You're just going to start. So touch it and there, notice it's more dry. And you're going to start to apply layers over the shoe.
Are you just doing the top of it or the whole shoe?
You can do the whole shoe, but we're going to do the toe cap right now for the shoe. Just like that. And make sure we get to these bottom areas, because if this doesn't shine, the whole cap won't shine. You need to get the whole cap.
But then again, I did all those years in Boston, New York, and in Europe, and I'm done with that stuff. But yeah, I literally
is that like
it's like I have my mind.
I'd say count 15 layers. One application, go back 15 times. Just so we're going to get that, we really want to get that wax in.
With this cap on here, it's pretty solid all the way through, but there is kind of a flex point when it gets close to it. Do you try and keep that like a little shallower?
Yeah, don't go as far back as that. But if it does crack, I brought the heat gun. We can take care of it.
Is there any reason you don't want the, like, why don't you like mirror shining for
Oh, you can. I just. Some people say it's a violation of the quarantine rule.
An unwritten rule.
You know, you make the rules.
You're sure you're like
That's true.
I mean, I have two other siblings, so it's like three and
Yeah, and then it's like capture quite right.
yeah. I mean, my mom, I was the first.
Yeah, I gotta cut there. How do you prevent this mirror shine to come through as good as it should? Some mirror shine around.
Is there a way to fix that?
So I just figured, you know,
You are gonna
Not
need.
cheap. You have to sand it every day. So with resin, you sand it every day. So when we have a video on it,
And then,
I feel like it's like, when is it?
I'd say just wear the shoe.
Yeah, yeah. It's not that big a deal. Because I can use this process about some other shoes I'm using on, so.
But yours is already shining. Yeah. So some people shine with just their fingers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what's how to do
I know, right?
Preston, how far back would you go with this, in this one? Right there.
it. You can even go all the way down the side.
So if you have a whole cut ready stock,
Where your foot flexes in.
okay, oh, you go till there. So you want to use a capital as a.
You do it anymore. And you know what? We're going to show you how to high shine these areas.
There's not regular.
Now we're just doing the pro low.
Yours won't be because it's covered.
So, Mark, when you actually play the mirror shine, so you don't weigh in between, or you can those three layer on layer.
There's two layers. This is how you start it. And once you start shining, you'll do
Oh,
the first shine.
I know, but
down for me.
okay, roger that.
See, I say that.
So meaning,
Oh man, kind of lost track of all the layers.
I know, right?
Like, am I on 8, 9?
So if after 6 months you want to, you know.
Oh, use the heat gun, liquefy the wax, and wipe it
Oh, I see.
Damn.
Oh, so you would,
I think you're good. Yeah, yeah. Just go sit down and relax.
so you would not try to fix them.
You can, but I usually just melt it back down. You don't have to strip it all off. If it's just cracked a little bit, you can just melt it down. It's a nice thing.
I saw a thing that's like with this kind of leather too. There's natural layers within it. So as you like, just basically brush it.
Yeah.
and polish it.
Hmm. It's like a natural shine.
Theirs are looking unbelievable. How's these looking?
Yeah, pretty good.
Your shine's already started.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gotten to the water part yet. Here's my water. Here it is. So, I'm going to need someone to sacrifice their tin cap. I don't know who wants to go.
You can do mine.
We'll get the water out when we're done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's fine.
So is there something, you know, is there you have to worry about applying too much max? Mine seems to be
too much.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't have any out there as far as.
Cool boots.
Thank you.
What are they?
Oh, you
Austin.
use the full water.
Okay.
I want to have I might try to work with some friends who are.
So I had to remove this.
Oh, yeah.
That means it could rust.
It's a different application, man. I love doing the mirror shine. I'm sucker for it.
So
That was the main
It's the
thing.
water. It's the water that's
Yeah.
the tricky part.
Yeah, I have a water and alcohol solution I keep at home in my little bag.
some shoes will shine right away. So
And then I can always keep going.
So that I learned that
the
helps
toe
break it down
caps
a
are
little
honestly
bit
going
more.
to shine the fastest. These guys here look like they're. This is already what the heck? Oh my god, that's so funny.
Have you done a mirror shine on those before?
Yeah, many times.
When you put on the mirror glass on the
Yeah.
tip,
Yeah.
that tip was just.
Yeah, I agree.
This is unbelievable right there. That looks really good.
I know, right?
Yeah, these are
It's a natural mirror shine.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're nice, huh?
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
Randolph.
Yeah, the Randolph, yeah. I got them at Nordstrom like 12 years ago or something.
I got a two minute.
Oh, did you?
Bonds do everything but something.
Yeah.
We supply.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we got
I'm getting ready to get mine. Ready to
Yeah.
15 minutes?
Yeah, you need to do that, but you don't.
Yeah. I should send them directly. On Edmonds, what we're doing for me, huh? Just taking the copy and putting it on your thing.
you know gentlemen's Gazette?
Of course, of course.
So when I met Raphael,
Oh, okay.
he gave me a $500 gift card to his store.
Alright.
I bought all his, I love his pockets and his ties. I just really like them. Yeah. If you ever get a chance to check out his ties and pocket stores, they're unbelievable.
Yeah, that's another one I always follow. I always watch.
We just talked.
So you just start the link.
I'll show you right now. That's actually pretty good. So I think that's probably enough. Not you. And we're gonna wait 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and then we're gonna start the motion. So, everyone has a rag, right? To shine.
The T-shirt.
They don't have to cut anymore here.
So this one doesn't.
This one is for general shines, but this fuzzy stuff is not good for the wood. The lint will get trapped in the wood. So you need something softer.
You see those at the shine shops, you know, they do this and they.
They have a purpose, but not for the more shine.
The best thing to use to get that real high shine is crane nose.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
It heats up really nicely.
That's the only way to get shell shine.
Yeah, that's conversation with your wife and he does. No, I want to use magic.
Yeah, I know. It's like, no, I know for that to shine shoes.
How's the way to get the shell shine? The only way to do it, you said?
Oh, it's wax. Because if shell gets really dull after years and years, there's nothing you can do to keep it in check. Alright, so this is how you're going to apply or put your rag on your robe. So, one layer is fine. You wrap your first two fingers around like this. I'll wait till I get it. If you have to do it already, right? You've done it before.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Question, just sent that to me.
I explained at the beginning. Sorry guys, this tripod, it's at its highest. I can't elevate it any further.
Okay.
I apologize for that.
People online?
Yeah, there's some nice shorts. But I told them I really can instrument. So, put your fingers like that, cover your fingers. And at the back you twist it. And that twist gets it really tight. And then, right there. Right there.
Yeah.
You twist it, you go around, and then you wrap your, if it's too long, you wrap it around your wrist. If it's too short, around your finger. And then you just tie it on your fingers, and then put it through that. It's going to be tight. You kind of want it to be tight. That's kind of how it is.
Oh, you want to secure it?
I just hold it with my hand.
You can hold it with your hand. You'll just get a little tired. It's going to be a rough process. You underestimate how tired Alright, so if you guys go online, you're going to find a million different methods to mirror shining. This is mine. But I encourage you guys to continue to research different methods. This is just not much work. I use rubbing alcohol and water.
Oh.
And this kind of, let me demonstrate it and then you guys can try it, okay? So you wet your finger. The rubbing alcohol and water, just in about
So just a 50-50.
50-50 or less. I do 50-50 now, but it may not work for you. Wait till it's not too wet.
No.
Yeah. Here we go.
Sorry, can I?
Yeah, that's what it's got. You start to glide, and it'll feel very, it's gliding, right? It's gliding because there's a lot of wax. The second you start to feel it's getting rough, you're pulling wax off. See how it's starting to feel rough. So I'm just going to touch the wax and start applying it. Tom, I would have won the championship if I had this shine that day, I think.
It's
You
I don't
may
know-
have, this is a nice shine.
This is
You
really.
only got 20 minutes, so.
It's funny because I've never had it come up this fast before. It's really funny. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I did a really good job. So, as soon as it feels rough to the touch and it doesn't feel like glass anymore, you need more wax.
Are you applying too much pressure?
No. I'm doing enough pressure to make the wax shine, but not too much that I pull it off. It's a delicate balance. I always tell people it's like you're shining an eggshell. You don't want to break the shell, but you want to get that wax to shine. And then you kind of add lubrication with tiny dots of water. Okay. Okay. There we go. Just like that. And shining it, pressing it against your chest and doing it from above seems to really help you.
They didn't bring their aprons up.
Yeah, it's like the get all of it off.
Okay. Use a little bit of breath. So, not perfect, but we got the beginnings of a mirror shine coming in, okay? So let's kind of see if the camera can see it, but that's kind of how it's going to get, okay? So that took, what, a minute, 2? So that's where you want to get
That's
to.
great.
Yeah, it was fast, huh? That's usually not that fast.
Normally like at 20 minutes.
Yeah. So you guys get some of that. Just, yeah, touch it against it. And I'll walk you guys through. So I'm going to finish and I'm going to help you guys. Yours, I think, is pretty much done.
It's getting there already.
So, this is just your fingers, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Touch the wax.
I don't know if it's helped that I've done a mirror shine on these shoes before.
Mirror set. Okay. I'm not going to help you any further. You're already on to bigger and better things. All right.
Yeah.
So as soon as you start feeling a roughness, start to touch the wax and apply circular pressure. If anyone needs help, I'm more than happy to.
Is this drying better now? Or do I need more?
More. We need more. So what I recommend, touch it against this. See it. There you go. Now start to slap it against your hand. Get that water off. Start with more. Let me help you with yours here. Thank you. My wife's been like, it's right there, and I literally can't see it. I'm like, honey, where's the thing? She's like, it's literally in front of your nose. I'm like, can't see it. Okay, here we go. And every shoe is going to react differently because of the leather. Some shoe has deeper pores, some has less, and the shoe will shine differently depending on. Okay, make sure to get these areas too. Look right here, right at the bottom by the welt. This is going to determine how the mirror shine really presents itself. Because if you don't glass the whole thing, if you're missing areas, it's not going to mirror shine, okay? The water. You guys doing good? Anyone having big trouble? Anyone not getting a shine?
I got a quick question. You know
Yes.
how some shoes shine, folks shine their shoes like all the way from
Yeah.
the toe and the heel and the
Yeah.
uppers too. And I always tell my customers like, don't put the wax polish on the creasing areas.
Right. The only people that should be doing that is Edgar, because he's in JROTC, and they shine their entire shoe mirror shine.
Gotcha.
If not, I would stay away from flex points myself.
100%.
And can you strip off the wax on the creasing areas?
Yeah, you use a heat gun.
Okay.
You melt it down very gently, and then you just brush it away.
Oh, so I've never known this, but Saphir, what's that?
Take a bond.
Not the Renomat, right?
Renomat?
Renomat.
It's
Is
to
that the
remove.
one- is it-
It's
so
more
it's
to
not-
remove polish.
Okay,
Wax,
not
once
the
it's
wax.
dried, you need a heat source.
Okay, so heat gun.
Is that looking better?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Is this
I'll help you right now.
okay? Happening at all?
Yes, it's actually shining, believe it or not. It's just taking a little bit of time.
Do you like to mix in the Pat Deluxe as well in between the mirror gloves?
Since Pat Deluxe has more solvents, you might end up
So just stay away from
removing
wax
too
in the
much wax.
creasing area.
It actually will work as a stripping agent in some ways.
Exactly.
It just needs more wax. This split toe is what's kind of doing this one. It's the problem area. So let's add some.
First done, huh?
So, question, any of the embossed leathers is hard to get at back, like kudu leather.
Yeah, I don't recommend mirror shining kudu.
Okay.
It's just a delicate.
Would you even use wax?
You might be
on
going
kudu?
too hard. Huh?
Okay. Would you even
No,
use?
just Saphir Napa leather vomit. You might be going a little too hard. It's removing a little bit of the wax.
Okay.
But this is looking better. So this is going to be hard to mirror shine.
Yeah, because of the.
It's a shorter. So the smaller the toe cap, the harder it is to shine. The longer
Those
the
are
toe
great.
cap.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
Yeah, that looks good.
Good. I want to make sure you guys go home happy. You guys came all the way out here to see me, so I want to make sure everyone feels like they have it down. Okay?
By the way, thank you for all your videos on YouTube.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Very clear.
John, I think you're a professional.
Just sort of follow
For real.
Yeah, yours looks pretty good.
I learned from him.
Yours
Yeah.
does too. This looks good. Oh, look, they're all looking good. Yeah, yours is okay. I'll help you out right now. See, the shine's coming.
Oh yeah, better. Yeah, thank you very much.
Don't worry, I'll get back to you. Okay. So I knew these would give you trouble because they're brogues. Okay. So what I found is that people.
You just put those two side by side to see the difference. It's crazy.
That's nuts.
Go softer and faster than you think. That's it gives you a good middle ground of. Oh, okay, I can do this here.
So when you start gripping, you apply more wax.
When it starts to feel rough to the touch.
Okay.
So you want to go softer and faster than you think.
Do you mind passing the water?
Thank
you.
Did you add any volume to it? Or?
A little bit. You kind of want to make sure it's always gliding. If it feels rough, it's playing not soft and your shine's not going to come through. Softer, faster, like you're gliding, like you're ice skating kind of.
So-
See? It starts to come in. Just like that. Gliding, gliding. It's not perfect, okay, but it's gonna help you. You're feeling a little faster and you know what, this isn't really good. It's turning green. I feel the texture on this is going to be a real hard program with the mirror shine.
Okay.
But you want to do faster and softer. Okay? Let's get a little bit of water on there. So putting down layers of mirror gloss
Look at
is
my
really
buddy's kid took a header
it
today.
helps to build up.
Oh my gosh.
Start building layer
They rashed the chalk. They said he's fine.
Yeah?
It takes too much time.
Oh, wow. Kids are resilient, man.
Is everyone doing okay? Everyone feel like the mirror shine's okay?
Yeah?
This one giving you trouble?
Yeah, a little bit.
No worries. I'll get back to you right now.
No worries.
Those are starting to come up.
Yeah, it's a big difference between you and
That's why you're the master.
That's why people come to me. You know what it is? It's softer and faster than you think. Consistent.
Yeah, those are awesome.
And for me, it seems like the shine is coming and going away. So what,
You're pulling off wax. You're,
I think I just took them to
you have to be more
Cyrus to
gentle
Nordstrom's.
at the same
I let
time,
them give me the same
faster.
thing.
And you're great.
Just touch the wax, not too much. Sorry, just like that. Touch it.
So if you feel the shine is going away, you need to touch wax.
Touch wax. And then add water to keep it moved up. This one's more going to be a high shine. It's in a mirror shine.
Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, for some reason this is.
Don't worry, so So you're adding too much wax.
Oh, too much wax?
Okay, let it dry for a sec. For the next class, I'm letting them do it now. Just help individual.
Yeah, that's probably
Oh, it's good, looking good.
Oh,
So what you need to do is
I mean,
faster,
they're just,
but softer.
they got me through a ton all over the world. You know, these, you know, they were both just
Yeah, that's
right
my-
in the
yeah.
back of my closet.
So
I was
what
like,
we're gonna do
oh,
is
what
that
are
wax
these things
off.
doing here?
we're
So
gonna shine it up.
you might know this being both in the business and from Maine. He does,
What do you do in 2 seconds? I'm starting for 5 minutes.
I think I need more water.
This is more fun than I've had in a long time with shining shoes.
And that was what I was gonna bring.
Sometimes you feel burnout. Like, I'm just here shining shoes and no one changes.
It happens faster than I thought it would.
It's that mirror image. It's that mirror image.
There's 2 now.
Those came through.
They did. I was kind of getting
all of a
worried.
sudden, yeah.
So,
No,
yeah,
now they're
so
super
you're
shiny.
going faster.
These don't feel like
Lighter.
passive, it's that they're, the leather
Yours
is-
is just like the color, and I think the leather just like looks insane.
Oh yeah, I was happy with these.
Yeah, those are
I stripped them from like a light walnut color and then
Oh, you
dyed them.
Oh, wow.
crazy. Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, the fall season was my inspiration.
Yeah, there you go.
Right on.
Yeah, this is too much. So you can start again. Get another part of the rag on and try again.
That's unusual.
What color did you dye?
I started off with a tan as the base coat, and then I took tan and brandy and a little bit of light brown, and created that. And then I darkened it a little bit, and I threw like a couple drops of red in there also for certain areas around it.
And I still, I mean, they.
I was happy with how they came out.
Yeah. You will not get.
No, not on that, yeah.
But I really like how they look.
Yeah, they look great, yeah, thank you.
This is coming out.
Yeah, that was good.
It's okay. This is still cool yet. Much better than it
And I was
was.
doing everything that was basically men's and women's dress shoes.
The other class is at 2:30.
It's 2:15.
2:17.
Pretty sure one of my shoulders is bigger than the other.
Right. At this point.
Yeah.
Already?
I want to check out the shoes.
Just get on it. Little settlements. It's so fun.
Marathon, I don't run marathons, but I mean, everything you do is fun.
No, look at that. Oh.
They have tents and they're all trying to sell this.
Okay.
Jim
let's
Davis
get back on it.
shoes.
We got 3 minutes, guys. Unfortunately, the class can't go on forever. I wish it could.
So how long do you go with the immersion? At what point do you start?
The mirror shine can.
I get to this point, that point, and then I come back the next day. Once the solvents have evaporated and the wax is here to stay,
And do you add more layers to it when you do that?
start shining again the next day.
It's like same process.
Even better.
It's the same amount of wax and everything. You repeat the whole process or?
You throw the same many layers, or you just kind of play by ear?
I just start shining. I don't throw any more layers.
Oh, no more layers. Oh,
You
okay.
just start to get the rag wet,
Oh, okay. So,
and then you start.
so alcohol and water and then start.
Preston, I have to run, but thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Text me, okay? Do this again.
Heat it up, and then they would put it into a.
So, did someone make that ring for you, or is it a family heirloom?
It was someone made it was Dexter.
Flange down.
Company would do that. There's a person in San Diego who does it for Hollywood.
Oh, really? No kidding. That would be nice. I want to get an American house with you.
At one point, I was like 12 distributors on the country, and then 6 of them.
The mirror shine's the main thing.
First good and
That's funny.
max
I
and
have a few cheaper New Balances, but I really like the 990 series because those are still the one for the
That's the first one, that's the first two that they had that went for $100.
I still think you did a much better job in 30 seconds than what you did.
Okay. Mine wasn't great compared to these. You guys already got better than me.
No, the two shoes, right? The difference of the two shoes?
Before and after now, right?
Before and after.
Before and after.
Because it's probably.
Just knowing the pressure I need to use.
last year as the whole fighting this.
And would you shine the shoe?
Yeah, so you can use package for that.
This was just when that was just what they sold. And
What's the next thing for this? Oh, 2:30? Okay. Yeah, I have a chance to like take a picture with you and with the
That's your text, that's your number right there, right? That's my number. Okay, cool. So I can say about the shoes, yeah, okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So if I need a shoe redone, etc.,
You guys all have my number? Feel free to text me anytime, day or night. I'm always up.
Thanks a lot for the class.
So the dry.
Oh yeah, if you mind, thank you so much.
Yeah, I've had those before.
This will happen to you at some point. It happens to every shiner. The dry spot. I have a video called The Dry Spot. Look it up. You need a pantyhose or a heat gun.
Okay.
It's just not going to shine.
Okay.
Can you use a hair dryer?
It's not hot enough.
Not hot enough? Okay.
Oh wow.
So I use it to pull off the wax, like sometimes when I'm going to redo the mirror shine, just a hair dryer, I don't have a heat gun.
Yeah, that could work. It has to get really hot though, so it depends on the hair dryer.
Okay.
So watch the video if you can.
Is that just too much wax?
Too much water. You need friction. Friction. See that? Yeah. It's going away. But you need way more than you think. How's it going, CJ? Let's take a picture together. Alright, guys, get on this side of the table. Let's take a picture.
Oh, sorry. You guys go ahead.
All right, guys, that's the class is over. I appreciate you all tuning in, and thanks to Drifted Jen. I'll see you guys later, okay?